Hey everybody, this is Trainer Jack back here with another fitness FAQ. We're going to be addressing another blog post that I just got finished writing, which you can see the rest of and read the rest of at the link below, on how to lose weight without exercise. I cannot tell you how many clients I see on a weekly basis who are straightforward with me, which I appreciate by the way, who come in and they tell me first thing, Jack, no offense to you, but everything that you see around me, I hate this. Which kills me a little bit because I am very passionate about fitness. I love doing this, but I understand that working out is pain and suffering and even living death for a lot of people. So I want to give you this little bit of information on how you can lose weight without exercise. I want to preface this by saying that I'm not giving you misinformation here. There's people who lose weight without exercise all the time just by dietary modification. When I was originally over 40 pounds overweight, closer to 50, all I did was dietary modification for about the first year that I lost the majority of the weight. I just dramatically cut my portions, but for the most part decided to keep eating the same things and I was eating before because I didn't want to, sacrifice cookies and candy and steak and gravy and pizza and all that wonderful stuff. But the first thing that I can tell you is if you want to do this the true way, that I think is a great way to maintain like a lean, functional, athletic build in dietary modifications, just start eating real food. I feel like you've heard me talk about this a lot already. If you haven't, check out my 10-day food challenge, my blog post on that, or you can check one of the links on my website. I'll also include it below here. Try the 10-day food challenge. It's all just eating real food that your body recognizes. The closest thing that I guess you consider it to would be paleo, and I just call it real food just because, it's eating, for the most part, one ingredient items. It's not like a cocktail of 15, 20, 40 plus ingredient food items that are packaged and you're putting in your body. It's all nuts, seeds, meats, vegetables, and fruits. And if you're eating these things, your body's gonna naturally start to regulate at the weight that it's supposed to be at. Now, everybody's got a different body type, and I'll talk about it later, ectomorphs, mesomorphs, and then endomorphs. But if you're eating real food that your body recognizes and enough to sustain the energy that you need for your work day, your school day, taking care of the family at home, your fitness program, whatever you're doing there, then, well, except we're not talking about fitness programs here, excuse me. So whatever you're facing on a daily basis, eating those regular foods are going to help you maintain that energy, because if you're eating things like sugars, starches, dairy, drinking alcohol on a regular basis, you're going to be consuming a lot of complex things that are difficult for your body to break down and will make you tired, that will physically make you more tired. And you've probably been eating them long enough that you don't realize that you're exhausted all the time, but try the 10-day real food challenge and see how you feel afterward. So anyways, going back to how you can lose weight on this, if you're eating, you don't even have to track calories if you're eating real food. Your body will naturally start to regulate and drop weight and go to the weight that it was intended to be. Let me just say too that if you refuse to try a real food style eating diet or a paleo style eating diet, you can still lose weight, but I'm gonna say that you are going to have to track calories and your body's not gonna be as lean or as functional. So if your goal is leanness here, think about switching to a real food diet. If not, and you're unwilling to sacrifice like the sugars, the starches, alcohol on a regular basis, dairy, those kind of things, then you're going to be constantly using your exercise program. And I'm saying that you should exercise while you're doing this, especially if your goal is leanness, to fight your diet or combat your diet. You're always going to be knocking heads with your diet instead of letting your diet inform, educate, and then propel you for whatever you're doing during a daily basis. I heard a great quote from a trainer friend of mine recently, and he says that you can't outrun a bad diet, and I think he's true. Unless you're ridiculously active, like Michael Phelps, Ryan Lochte, Olympic athletes that are training and getting paid to work out all the time. But even then, eating bad for them is still impinging and impeding on their training and hindering their performance. So what I would recommend if you're not going to exercise and you're trying to lose weight, but you're not willing to make those dietary sacrifices, say download one of the free fitness apps for your phone out there, or go make an account on a website. Start tracking your food every day. And you'll start to see probably after a while, especially if you've got a friend who's trying a real food diet, a real food eating lifestyle, and you're just moderating your portions and eating the same things, that every calorie isn't created equal. Do you really think that 2,000 calories of chocolate on your body or in your body is going to work, function, digest, fuel you the same way that, 2,000 calories of chicken and green vegetables will? And the answer is no. Of course, they're going to function with your body very differently. But anyways, now you've had some food for thought. Like I said, I would encourage you, if you're trying to lose weight or lose body fat, to switch gears and try a real food diet. Take my 10-day real food challenge and see how you feel afterwards and see how your body changes. But if not, the road's going to be tougher for you. You're not going to be able to get as lean. I would recommend that you do start working out. You can still lose weight without it, but you're going to have to track the amount of food that you're eating diligently if you refuse to make those modifications to your current eating habits. Anyways, this has been a fitness FAQ with me, and I'll see you later.